Hey, this is RaS-Metalinfy back at you again with another raw unedited video, and this is just something a little different because I've been asked to do it by a couple of people. A few people have asked me, because I've mentioned a few times when I've been doing my ration reviews that I have loads of extras and stuff like that and leftovers from all different sorts of rations and stuff, so I wanted to just go through a few of the bits of thing. A couple of things to point out before I start. Well, one thing mainly is my knife. Someone thingied about the knife being on the table and like why, basically said, oh, people don't understand why you've got a knife on your table. I use this knife every time I do a ration video to open it up and open boxes, things like that. It's a really old knife. It was made by my granddad. My granddad actually made it years and years ago. And yeah, it's always here just on the back of my desk because I use it to open any boxes. The thing is, I usually do them before I start the video, just in case there's anything I need to cover up, any addresses, all that sort of stuff. So I always cut it open, so the knife's always kind of just sitting there. So yeah, that was just one thing someone pointed out, so I wanted to clear it up. Let me just move a bit more. I've got all my remotes and stuff here. So yeah, well, I've got a beverage bag there straight away. This is going to be a bit awkward because I'm going to be sort of getting everything out of the thing from below me here as I'm going along. So, first things first, I knocked everything out. Right, loads of these bags, you'll be seeing me bringing loads of these out probably. Here is an accessory bag. The bag, it's a big see-through bag that was in a, I can't remember which ration it was in. And I have just been kind of shoving stuff into it over time as I've been going along, like things I've not been using. Another thing is, I'll go through it in a second. Another thing is these, you'll see. These will be the runs I've reviewed and stuff. I usually keep, I don't know why, but I've kept nearly all of my MREs that I've done before. Some of them are here, under here, and some of them in another drawer. I don't need to show you all them, they're just like, most of them are not ripped or anything, so they can be kind of resealed almost. Some of them are just beyond repair. I'll quickly show you this then, what's in here. It's all bits and pieces from rations. So we got like, the ground red pepper from, I think, from normal US MRE. There's another one. Here's a pepper, a little normal black pepper from a French ration. Matches, toilet paper, mustard from, you might have seen if you watched one of my recent ones, I used one of these mustards. This is from an American MRE, one that probably came with tortillas or something like that, because they usually do the mustard with that. There's more pepper from a French ration. Salt from a normal American gun. Little pack of sugar, is it? I think that's sugar. Spizouts. Or Spizal, sorry about the pronunciation. That I believe is from a German, I'm guessing. Oh, this is kind of old. This has been opened, I'm actually hoping it's okay. It may be out of date. Some of this stuff may be out of date, the really old stuff. This is small bottle of Tabasco from, not too sure what it was from actually. Might have been from an American. May have been, I think it was. So we got salts here. Salt, iodized salt. Salt-free seasoning blend. So that can go on anything. So a lot of these things are useful, and they'll probably be ended up using if I was ever short on stuff or really running out, if I had no sauce or anything like that. I could always use one of these powders. More salt, more matches. The ketchup there, that's again probably came with that mustard. I probably just didn't use it at the time. Salt and pepper, little dual pack. Looks like it's maybe French, so maybe from the French ration. 2 of the pepper sauces. I believe these come in some of the American rations. More toilet paper there. More toilet paper and another MRE spoon. I'm not trying to rush this deliberately, but I've got a lot people want to see it also. Some people wanted to see pretty much everything, so I'm going to try and get as much of it shown to you as possible. We have it's like a bouillon. It's like a soup. You put hot water in it, and it makes like I believe it's a beef stock or a beef stew, beef soup, I should say. I'm not sure again what that's from. I think maybe a French ration. We have salt, salt from a mixture of rations, another one of chili powders, another seasoning blend, salt free, and another ground red pepper and a normal salt, a moist towelette, a salt and pepper mix, double pack again, another little sachet, long sort of sachet of salt. I thought it was a toothpick at first. Another salt there, and spice. Maybe it was salt before Spice, because this seems more like salt than sugar. So that was just one little bag. I'll quickly dump this all back into this bag, and I'll show you some of the other stuff. I actually think one of them sugars or salts either was open before and I had it folded over, or I just ripped it because it seems like these salty grains coming out. So that'll all go back in there. This will all go back in. This is a resealable bag. Not that any of this stuff really needs to be sealed, but this will go back into the drawer. And also, let's see what else I have down here. So, sorry, I'm being a bit awkward here. We have another bag, another MRE bag there. Another moist towelette, and a couple more packs of the cinnamon gum from an American US MRE. Here's a old emergency ration pack, BCB. I think it was British. And in this we have, and again I've just stuffed a lot of stuff into it, so oh, little things like this though still in it. That's a tiny little compass that came with that ration. I don't know if you can see that well, but it's a cool little compass. So things that can be used. Another moist towelette, a little resealable bag, Nescafe coffee, so I'll never run out of hot drinks in my house, a squeezy peanut butter. Stuff like this I probably should check, because it ain't gonna have as long life as some of the sauces, and it's very liquidy still. Actually, maybe too liquidy. It doesn't seem to have a date on it, so I'm not too sure about something like that. Like, would I try? I'd probably try it as a dare or something, or in a challenge video, because it may be completely out of date. Squeezy peanut butter. I believe this was from British Ration, actually. You have a coffee, which is from an American ration, and another toilet paper there. This was with the BCB. It's a little book of survival instructions. Tells you just a little guide and little help bits. A little tea light candle, pack of matches. Oh, kind of all weird matches. It's just like one board, rip apart matches then. Whistle, little whistle. Should I test the whistle? Yeah, it works fine. All these little survival goodies. A little OXO cube, stock cube. You can have that as a drink again. A bit like that thing I just had a minute ago. OXO cubes are used quite regularly in Britain. Gravy and stuff like that, so it's just a wrapper. Whitener, like a coffee whitener. Couple of boiled sweets. Interesting. I might take one of them, try it out towards the end of this video. I hear whistling, is it for me? Nope, not for me. So I just disappeared during the video. There's people whistling outside. This came with the BCB ration. This BCB ration was less food and more actual survival stuff. It had a few little food things, like a little mint bar for protein and stuff like that, but it's more about survival gear, like this sort of stuff. That's like a bit of wire. I guess you can make a little fishing thing or something out of it. A couple of sugars. 6 water purifying tablets. Each does 1 litre of water. And a little pencil. And the little foil tin that it's in, which I guess you can make a little fire out. You could use it as a little stove. You could make your OXO soup in there or something. All little bits and pieces that you never know when they might come in handy. People think, oh, like, I'm not a prepper. I'm not a survival prepper by any stretch of the imagination. But you never know, one day you have a blackout and something like that, or there's ration. There's shortages on things now, even like some of the supermarkets in England are rationing at the moment on various vegetables that are hard to come by. We have another big bag. I'll keep this sweet here. I've got this sweet here. I'll leave it there. Another big bag of stuff, and in here we have another little sealed bag with a box of matches in it. Swedish made matches. I've never had a Swedish ration pack, so they may have come from the Danish one or German one or something like that. In here we also have, oh, I know what this is actually. I think it's open, yeah. This is, it's like it's a little toothbrush. It came in the German ration, I believe. Still got a strong smell of the menthol and that, and it's a little toothbrush that can be used anytime. Might come in handy. You never know. Little instructions, booklets, and advice cards and stuff like that. These I think from the American. They're like not American, sorry. German, I think. The big sporks. These are solid spoons. These are really less. Oh, actually, I don't know. They seem to bend. They seem like they'll snap easier. I don't know. They're thick, though. They're big, like deep spoons, so you can use them for soup and stuff like that. Another one of them there. Another little pack of matches. These are Starlight. Just says made in Europe. In this one. Another moist towelette. Another one of them spoons. We have antibacterial wipes, so like moist towelettes or wet wipes, whatever you want to call them. 3 of them there. A normal American moist towelette. More wipes. Another wipe. And keep going on them. I think I have a lot of them saved. Some more cutlery here. Look, we've got another spoon there. Another an unsealed, unopened, sorry, MRE spoon, and a open one. We have some more water purification tablets and moist towelettes. Another hot beverage bag. Couple toilet papers. More matches. I've got plenty of matches. See, and I've got loads of. I've actually got not to do with rations, but I've got a bucket of tea light candles. So and bigger candles as well. So I've got light if there's a power cut or anything, and some toothpicks just for whatever. And that is another one. Thingy bags stuck in there. Everything back in. This will all go back under for a rainy day. Not a regular rainy day, because that would be every day here in England. Let's dig back under this cupboard and see what I can find. And I have found a box. And look, this is a meal from a. See, I say I have everything. It's a meal from a ration pack. And funny enough, the last one I actually recorded, I think, ratatouille. So ratatouille with mixed vegetables. So another one of these from an old ration pack that I've never opened. Date on this is not on. Oh, okay. Date on this is 2013, I believe it is. I'm not too sure. Might be. I believe it's 2013. If you can read that, understand it, let me know. Should be okay though. What else is in here? Anything more? Yep. Oh, plenty more. Let's get that out of the way. Oh, damn. Oh, I've just found, just mentioning it a minute ago. Here is, look at this. This is all my MREs from over the years. All the oh, my bad, just smacked my keyboard. All my packets of MREs from over the years. So we got menu 6. You can see the different types of menus here. Menu 6, chicken with noodles, beef roast, chili with beans. The menu 1, one of the older types. We've got loads of different ones here. And then even down to the bottom of this pile, we have just a few seal bags that could be used at any time. And clean off that. And the last one at the bottom is a old MCW. Menu number 6, seafood chowder. Not sure if I've ever done that one on. I may have done it. I remember I done the scrambled eggs as a video. Not sure about the chowder. So let's get all this out of the way because I've still got plenty to go through. I'm already 15 minutes into this video. And here we go. This was an old French ration box. And as you can see, it's stuffed again with things from different ration packs. You've got pork, sausage and beans. 300 grams. Still feel the sausages and the beans all liquidy still, so it's not all glooped up. Date on this, best before April, I don't know if you can actually see that, best before April 2017, so that's still got a couple of months on it, so I'll probably eat that in the next couple of months here. Doubt I'll do a video on something like that though, may do. A chicken tomato sauce pasta. Chicken tomato sauce pasta. The best before on that, I might just keep these for amazing things for a long time in the future. Best before on that is the 5th of last year. May of last year. I had to count on my hand. How bad is that? What month it was? May of last year, so that's a bit old, that one. We have from a French ration. It's like a tuna salad, I believe, or fish salad of some sort with pasta. Oh no, maybe not pasta actually. And the date on that is 07/18, so that's next year, so that's got plenty of time left on it. So you see 2 of them are fine. That one, I bet that one will be fine to be honest, maybe one day in the future. Try it out, maybe die. What have we got in here then? We got a grapefruit drink, powder drink, punchy drink. I remember these ones, the orange punchy drinks. In my opinion, quite possibly the worst of the any drink in a ration. It was just horrible, if I remember rightly. Pep Dex, a little pack of the dextrose tablets. Dates again should all be fine on them. Little thing of powder, I cannot read what that says or anything. It's Cruden Mix, Kruidenmix. Not sure what it is. I'm going to guess again like a stock powder of some sort. Like a little drink, powder drink. Multivitamins. There's one in there, one big tablet. Another big drink. Packs of Polo mints. These again, just like... Oh no, sorry, they're extra strong mints. These are Polo mints. Dates on these. 2017, June this year, so they've still got time on them. And that is... They were last year, the strong mints. I can't imagine them getting too bad. Pack of peppermint chewing gum. Date on them is 2009 on them. So they're a little bit gone. And then some more dextrose tablets. Some more like Pepdex dextrose tablets. I'm going to keep a pack of them out as well to maybe try them. A pack of crackers, old like wheat crackers. God knows about the date on them. These are in this clear packets and nothing on them. Another pack of gum. Not gum, sorry, mints. And caramels nougat. Vanilla and nougat caramels. There's one in a box here. It's got a date on it, 11th of July 2017. I think that's the best before date, so that's next year. Shall I try it? Why not? One of each in there. I'm going to quickly try this. Let's see what this one looks like. It's just a little toffee, square toffee. That's a teeth breaker. That is. You can see there, my teeth like just marked it. That is so hard. I don't know if they're meant to be like that or if it's because it's a bit old. Oh, it's so solid. It's I don't know what I can explain the taste. It's not very nice, not very pleasant. Not something I would enjoy anyway, personally. I'm not a big fan of fudge. It's kind of fudgy and also a little bit old tasting. So yeah, that's one box. Oh, I didn't even point out in the bottom, you probably saw it, there was loads of the gum from American Rations. And I've got another box here, another French ration box. And yeah, I think I tried to separate them a bit so there's more. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm literally trying to chew this bit of toffee still and it won't go anywhere. Into the bin. Quickly, one sec. There you go. Gone. So yeah, I separated it and it was food stuff in this, and we got like coffees in here, tea bags, loads of coffees from American and creamers, sugar, creamers, Beyond the Beaten Track, I remember them being in the British one, Taster's Choice, Nescafe, Stick Cafe, loads and loads of coffees and tea bags and all different sorts of teas and coffees. So I'm not going to get all them out, just teas and coffees there and sugars and creamers. So yeah, it's a good collection. Definitely starting to build up a little survival collection. Now I've got one more box in here, but I don't know if I can grab it out. It's going to be kind of hard to get out. Well, this could be embarrassing because I don't actually know if this box is anything to do with ration stuff. I believe it is. This has been in a year. It's an old wee box. But if I remember rightly, I actually put ration stuff in it. So I'll pull out the top one. And there you go. Look at that. Can you see that? Moist towelettes. All the toilet papers and moist towelettes and a couple wipes and loads of spoons, loads of MRE spoons in the top layer, and in the bottom layer we have a ton of matches down this side, heaters, a couple of oh, let's try and leave that there, a couple of unused little ration heaters, flameless ration heaters. Oh, not flameless, but little cooking stoves anyway, the metal ones you fold up with the tablets that you light on fire. Lots of FRH, flameless ration heaters, unused, and some tissues and wipes and some more spoons, and underneath there there's a bunch of water purifiers and stuff like that. So yeah, so I've definitely been storing this stuff over the years. Well, I say over the years, it's not been that long. Not been many years, I don't think. I think it's a year or two since I first started buying any stuff to do with rations. And that is it. Now I need to manage to get this back into this cupboard, which isn't as easy as it sounds. There you go. And yeah, so that was a bit odd. I'm not going to eat them. They are, I think they're a bit past. I don't know if they're past it. I'm going to quickly. Why not? I'll put a boiled sweet in my mouth. Yeah, it's just a little plain boiled sweet. Not much to it. Not much taste to it. A little bit orangey. Yeah, I'm not going to try them dextrose tablets now. Yeah, so that's it. That's all my extra stuff and all my bits and bobs. And yeah, that's about it. I'm not going to be doing. Hopefully, I'll do a ration video soon. I hope I can. It's just about money, getting whether I can afford it. If I can, then yeah, I'll definitely get them and try and do some more. Thank you guys for watching. I am RaS-Metalinfy, and goodbye.